everyone. Hi, iRandom listeners. Welcome back again to iRandom Talks, the podcast where we get down with the random topics and, of course, with the coolest guests ever in here. And as usual, I'm not alone here, and I bring two of my friends with me, and we're going to discuss a very very special topic, and also it will be very interesting to discuss. We will be diving to this topic today. But before that, before we get into the topic, before I introduce to you guys about the topic, I would like to say hi, welcome to two of my friends in here. Let's say hi first to Dino. Hi, Dino.
Hey, hello, Ira. How's it going there?
Everything is good. How about you? How about you? How about you in there?
Okay, then. I'm just like okay in here, but I will be just normal today, and then yeah, nothing much to do. So I would say like so like that.
Okay, I see. Okay. By the way, how is the weather in there? Is that hot like usual?
For sure, I would say that yes, because in the capital it's still hot right now, and
Oh yeah,
then yep,
I forgot that you live in the capital city of Indonesia. And yeah,
it's
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 getting
pretty hot.
better or getting worse?
I don't know, maybe it getting worse because you know the air it's not that good for your health. So yeah, you need to take care of yourself, I think. Well, it is what it is.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I see. Oh yeah, before that, Dino, can you please like a little bit introduce yourself? Like where you from and what is your name to our listener today?
Oh well, okay. That's a pleasure to let you guys know. My name is Dino. I'm from eastern part of Indonesia. Like it's Nusa Tenggara, if you know that place. So now I'm living in Jakarta right now. For about to work. So yeah, that's it. That's enough for you.
Okay, thank you so much anyway, Dino, for
Okay, you're welcome.
coming in my podcast today. I really appreciate that, Dino. Okay, so as you guys know that I'm not only bring one guest on my podcast today, again, like a previous episode, I bring two guests at the same time, and let's say hi to Ray. Hi, Ray.
Yo, hello. Oh my god, how's it going, Ira?
Yeah, everything is well in here. How about you, Ray, in there?
Oh,
How's
I'm pretty
everything?
good. I'm pretty good. I'm doing well, actually. Thank you for asking.
Okay, Ray, by the way, before we get started, how does that feel to be on this podcast, iRandom Talks?
Oh, I'm totally excited, like 100%. Like this is the first time I experienced doing podcasts with you guys. Really good. Really good. I'm so excited.
Okay, I see that. Oh yeah, before we get started, I think it's good as well for you to introduce yourself like Dino, Ray, please.
Okay. That's a good one. So yeah, my name is Muhammad Ray Budstiar, so you guys can call me Ray, my middle name obviously. And I live in Tangerang. A lot of people heard about Tangerang because Tangerang is so familiar for a lot of people in this earth. Yeah, 100%. So I'm 19 years old actually. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay, thank you so much, Ray and Dino, for the great introduction about yourself. So, okay, I don't know, listeners. So, before that, okay. By the way, maybe Kadino, do you know what we're going to discuss today for today's episode?
Oh, if I don't make mistakes, like we want to talk about navigating. It's like a common culture in here. In our lovely country, I would say that. Uh, I think it was the interesting topic because we live in surrounded by people who I don't know, maybe they didn't really know about what happened today. So yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, absolutely, Dino. So, for your information, guys, like today we'll be diving into the topic about like navigating Sok Inggris in our country. I think all of you guys familiar with this one. What about you, Ray? Have you ever heard about this word Sok Inggris, and how do you think about this one, Ray?
Oh yeah. My experience about it when I learning my English, and I'm always gotta like when people I mean not people. I mean like my circle when I play with my friends, like hang out together, and my friend just kind of mocking me just a little bit, and they're just say like so English or something. I mean, yeah, I mean it's okay with that. I'm not take that bit serious. I'm just take that like jokes from my friends, and yeah, something like that actually.
Okay, yes, absolutely. I think like almost every single person who want to improve their English, who want to generally practicing their English, they feel a little bit underestimated by these people who navigate them as like so English person, like label them as so English. Like, what are you talking in English? Like, we live in Indonesia. What do you speak in an English like in this situation like that? So, I would like to ask for like from Dino perspective about this. Dino, have you ever felt at this situation before when maybe when the first time you decided to learn English and open yourself more talking in English and practice with your environment? How does that?
Oh, okay. Um, for my first experience, like I got a lot, like I was surrounded by people who didn't support me about my thought and what I wishing for. And then I don't know, the environment it's not good for you. But I would say that it was rough, it's kind of like you didn't appreciate that people's love. So oh man, it was like I don't know, it's hard for me because at the first time I'm really really beginner, like I'll speak with like with no structure and grammar and something like that. And like by growth until right now, I'm still okay. I'm still have like experience like that. They'll tell me, hey, why are you you doing that, or you doing this? You be surrounded by us, like we talking in Bahasa, why you do that? But I know my place, so it depends. Yeah, it depends me. But as my perspective, it was rough. It's terrible and maybe it's horrible. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I think also at this point when I think like people also should how can I say like identify where is there are now. For example, when they're surrounded with people who talking in Bahasa, I think we should be appreciated those person and then talking in Bahasa. But in a different situation when we want to practice our English and like some of the people around us like kind of mocking at us and like saying something bad towards us, and makes us feel a little bit down about ourselves and also feel uncomfortable to practice to improve our English. So I would like to ask to Dino, if you were in this situation, like when your friends mocking at you, like saying something bad about you when you're talking in English, how did you cope that and how did you try to overcome those things from your friends' opinion? Or you just like don't care? What are you going to do?
Okay, that's a good one. I mean, when I got like into this situation, I would say like I don't know, I'm easygoing person. Like if you mock me like that, I'm really and barely don't care about that. So just like I told every time in myself, like I want to improve myself. Like let me improve growing up. So I don't care about it. I will like I would say like there's no hard feeling in. I think it is easy for me because I'm getting used to it when I'm throughout like my journey of English. So yeah, I would say that.
Okay, thank you, Dino, for your response. Okay, I would like to point out the point about like there's also people who generally would like to practice their English, right? Because I've heard these things happen, even though it doesn't happen to me. I'm luckily because I surrounded with people who supporting me to practice my English because like in my school especially I have like English club in my school, so I can join that English club and I can freely practicing my English with all my friends in there. So I don't afraid to get mocked from them because we have like a same goal, which is we want to practice our English. So I would like to ask you, Ray, how does that affect people who generally want to practice their English but at this point they got labeled as so English person? How do you think about it?
Okay, first of all, I mean, I'm just want to say like this is my opinion. Like when I heard you, like I'm just listening, and I think your journey, guys, like it's kind of different with me. My journey to learn my English.
How was your journey
Okay.
then, Ray?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. There's something, I don't know, my throat. So I want to tell like my experience, like my journey, like the first time where I learning my English. It's kind of like literally helpful for a lot of people in this world. I mean, like in Indonesia, like it's still a lot of people cannot speak English, isn't it? Did you agree with that?
Yeah. Agree 100%.
Yeah. So like the first time when I'm learning my English, like it's probably when I still in my high school, because when I start to learning my English, like with my English teacher, and like I don't know, like except me, another student just focus about the knowledge, but me not. I don't know, for some reason. So probably my teacher explained whole thing about the English. I mean, the knowledge not really connected in my brains probably. So when I go to my high school, like I literally had a plan how to improve my English, how to speak and spoken to about English, like completely by myself. I'm doing about in my house, just with some apps, like for example this Duolingo. Like I'm just watching some video on YouTube. I'm just like memorize a new phrase, like phrase by phrase, like words by words. And when I got a new words, like for example this the new words, like don't get me wrong first, and I'm just like makes that new word to be one sentence, like for example is don't get me wrong first. I'm just want to know how many people are there in your family. I'm start to asking with people like that. And yeah, like in the middle of my lesson, I'm just opening my YouTube and trying to find a website to talking to with out people, like for example how to talking with people from out country, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just trying to learning in that website. The name is Before Talk. Yeah, it's something like that actually. And about like when people mocking you, like talking about a Sok Inggris, I just want to tell you about when I playing together with my friends and hanging out together, and when my people are just mocking me, why you so English? I mean, in my heart, like I literally want to say like, you don't know how hard it is I've been through to learning my English, something like that. Because I mean, yeah, just let it be, but it's kind of hurt a little bit. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to take being serious. Just it's like a jokes for me. That is my opinion.
Okay, right. Thank you for saying that, Ray. Yeah, I think I'm 100% agree with you, Ray, about your opinion. Like, don't really take it seriously with what people talking about you, right? Like, so English, just like do the thing that you want to do, like the thing that you love to do. For instance, like you want to practice your English, like don't try to practice your English with these people who say to you so English. Try to practice with people who supporting you, like joining free for talk, like talking with in there, like a lot of people who came from different country you can meet in there. And no one will be judging you like, hey, say so English, because they all have same goal, which is they want to practice their English, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's the end of, I think, like from your discussion. What about you, Dino? How do you think about this, Dino?
Well, yeah, I think it's a good thing, when you can you couldn't rely on and those things. It might be great for you because you get to improve yourself. You're getting like, I think you're kind of growing up because and what next. So, and it means that you care of yourself. So, why not? Just like take it easy and repeat again. That's it.
Yes, definitely, sir.
Yeah.
You too, man. What a nice day,
Okay, probably last but not least, like I would really want to heard from your experience in learning English, like what is the best way to improve our English, especially how to be able to speak English confidently. And we're not really
Oh,
thinking about the grammar and so on. Maybe Ray and Dino has a different,
oh my
methods you
God.
can mention about it in here. Go ahead,
Okay, this
Ray.
this is the good question. This is the good question. I love that. I think you have to watching a lot of movie, whatever that is the genre, like action, comedian, horror. Like movie, it's really important. Like to the journey to learning your English, it's really important. I learning my English like by watching a movie, and I'm just wanna tell you guys like as long as you can make conversation with people, like yeah, you should totally go for it. I mean, um, it but sometimes I feel like when I talking with people, sometimes I'm just feel when I got a specific question, I'm still confused, but I'm still like I need to double down my English language to be better. So that's why.
Well, yeah, it's good, man. But for me, I don't know. It's so weird. It's a weird thing for me because I learn through the different way. Like first of all, I have to construct. I have to gain my own spirit to learn something. So through the good way that I was I was past it myself. I have a motivation. I've been told by someone's that if you were able to speak like maybe another language, it might be an added failure for you. So yeah, I'm trying from that, but I'm not really watching movies like I'm separate with Ray. So for me, like I use some apps, yeah, I would also like it's like on my TV back then when I first beginner. It's kind of silly, but well, it's a good way. Like it's a good things. You can talk to people, but as time flies, I found some apps, but I'm just going to speak about the grammar. I don't really care about it first, but by the time I learn more, so I got my grammar, I got my vocabulary, and yeah, that's my journey. So I want to say like just go out and speak, like the way you talk, the way you make sentences can make your own confident for talking in English. Yeah,
I agree with you, bro. Like it's really good. Your journey is really good. Yeah, me too. Like the first time when I learning my English, like about the grammar, vocabulary, I didn't learning about that, but I realized that two of them is really important, but I didn't learning yet. So yeah, I'm still like learning my English, to be better.
you're done.
Yeah, because like I totally 100% agree with both of you guys, because even when we were in school before, when we were in high school, since we were in elementary school, we learn English, right? And we learn from the very basic, like let's say the grammar, like like the present tense and continuous tense and so on. But honestly, I don't remember any single grammar that I've learned when I was in high school. Like I don't really know what is that, but just like talking, the way I'm practicing, like just talking to people right away. And when during your practicing your English, like talking to people, like it will be automatically, you will know how to use it, like this present tense, continuous tense, and so on. So you don't really need to like care first about the grammar if you want to like speak confidently, guys. So don't really think about a grammar, just be confident. It's like grammar, I think, is just like like learning it when you were speaking, when you're practicing your English, like think just like that. So yeah, because a lot of my friends, they were really afraid to try to practice their English because they afraid with the grammar that they will make mistakes, probably like this and that. I was like, don't really care about that. You will not going to start your practice. You will not going to start practicing your English if you just caring about the grammar. I think like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Like,
Absolutely.
it's
really good. It's really good.
Good things.
Yeah.
But this last time, you just like find the best way you will happen, and you will happy to do that. So if you don't enjoy it, if you don't like happy for it, it kind of be stressful. It kind of be struggling a little bit, or maybe more than that. So yeah, I think like just enjoy, relax, and take a breath, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just wanna say something. Like, I'm just wanna say for a lot of people, probably they're just kind of lazy to learning languages, because native speakers say to me, when I learning my English some video in YouTube, and native speaker just said, how can I learning my English? And native just said, just do it. I mean, that's not easy, bro. I mean, it's yeah, just do it, but it's kind of like the step by step, kind of really hard, but you have to learning. I mean, just enjoying your journey, something like that. I mean, yeah, just force yourself to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I would say that. So I would say
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, guys, what do you think about the accents? Because a lot of people like really focusing on their accent, and they're a little bit confused.
Oh my
Which
god.
which accent should I learn? Like British or American? They even haven't studied yet, but they already confused which accent they should follow it. How do you think about this, guys?
Wow, this is the good question.
Okay.
Okay, you first, Dino.
No, I thought you was like you wanna open this one. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh my god, this is really good question, Ira. Like, about the accent. I think I really focus about the accent. It's because I'm still the limit about vocabulary and grammar, because I'm just wanna tell. I mean, what is the point of when people had a good accent, but they ain't got a lot of vocabulary and grammar? So what's the point is? I mean, so it's like going nowhere. So I mean, yeah, I mean, accent is really important, but if you want to learn English just for the beginners, accent not really, just probably, yeah, something like that.
Okay. What about you, Dino?
Well, I think I do agree with Ray, but I don't know, for myself, I'm thinking about like how do I speak properly to people, and they will recognize, or they will get my question or my word or something like that. But it is a silly thing, like I'm learning English. I've been 2 years, more than 2 years, but I tend to speak like an American. But like a few days ago, I came to some platform that they say like, man, you have a good accent, like you have a British accent. That I would say like, damn, are you kidding? Like it's kind of silly things, but I won't say like I'm focused with my accent. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to speak properly, and I'm just surprised and kind of like overthinking, how it comes. I'm trying to learn like in the American way, that it's obvious. Like the way I'm telling it's obvious.
Yeah, but people
Yeah.
assuming that you have like British accent, it was kind of surprising you.
For sure, man. Like it's kind of like 2 years more. Like, oh guys, it's kind of terrible.
Hey, you're not feel happy when people say you had a British accent? I think you should be happy, like...
I'm not happy anymore. I'm not happy because I'm into American. But
okay.
yeah, that makes me so kind of stressful, like at the time, when people told me like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it is what it is. Like, okay, I said that.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You've been in America before?
Never. I'm never escaped.
He's learning it with American accent.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just focus on the American accent.
I'm not really. I would say like I'm not really focused for an accent, but I'm trying to speak properly, like as good as I can,
Oh,
and as much as I can. So yeah, I'm trying to imitate them, but those things happen and makes me so, I don't know, it's a little bit down, but well, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Kind
got
of
it.
silly
I got
things,
it.
yeah, no.
Ray,
got
I
it.
know like you're a little bit surprised why Dino feel a little bit like stressed and also not happy when hearing that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Why is that? Like, like when you into something, like, and you get the result, it's not really that you want. How will
Yeah,
it be?
okay, yeah. I mean the
Disappointed, right?
expectation, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I'm just realized, like, what about Era? What about you?
What about
Yeah, I
me?
think that
Which
goes
Yeah,
one. That's a good one.
Yo,
yeah,
you're
about the
putting me on
accent.
on the spotlight. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, this is my turn to asking you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what was that? What is that?
I mean, like, did you already told about your journey how to learning English before?
Before, I don't think so. I haven't really talked about this thing. Like, I usually focus on my guest like journey, and I was
Oh,
just asking
oh
them
yeah,
straight to that.
perfect sense, perfect sense.
Okay.
But I
Just
just
like
wanna
that.
know, I just wanna know about your opinion. Like, accent is really important for you or not?
For me, okay, as we should see what is the context here is the accent. What is the purpose of accent? As we know, like accent, the purpose is just like to identify people who can identify us as someone like this. For example, if you have
Mhm.
Indonesian accent, people can identify, oh, you're from Indonesia. So it's one of the, how can we say that, our identity if we have our own accent, so people will recognizing soon as possible if we have that certain accent. For example, if we came from Indonesia and we have Indonesian accent, they were like, oh, you're from Indonesia, and like that. So they shouldn't
Oh,
ask,
okay.
where are you from, and they're right away guessing directly, oh, you're from Indonesia because you have Indonesian accent, like that. So I think this is the purpose of accent. If you have an accent, like certain accents especially, people will identify us quickly, even though they didn't really know where we came from. So just like that, when you met American people or Indian Indian
Uh-huh.
people, you right away know where they came from, even though you didn't ask them, because they have their own accent, which is that makes them special. So I think accent here makes us special and makes create our own identity like that. So for me, is that important or not? I don't think
Okay.
so. It's really important. It's just like, for me, I'm with same boat with Dino. I think just like as long as people could understand what I'm talking about, they could get what is my point. That's all
Yeah.
important rather than the accent itself. So I would just go focus on the pronunciation, how people could get my point and didn't confuse it. What are you talking about? Just like that. I think I will just more focus on the pronunciation and how to speak more properly, like that. So with the
Oh
accent,
my
I think
God.
it will be just go day by day if you're talking to people, and maybe it will be a fact with the content that you consume every single day, the music that you're listening to, and the people who you're talking to. It will be a fact your accent. It's not the context. Just like suddenly you got the American and British accent without practicing it or without talking to various people or without listening to various content. So I think it will be a fact in any form. So just like that was my opinion.
Oh my God, that was so. Oh, that was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. Your opinion is really good, really good. I mean, I have to
Which
regret.
one?
Like,
Which one you guys agree with my opinion? Which one?
oh yeah, about a pronunciation. You just focus on about a pronunciation. It's really good. I mean, that's really important. You know, pronunciation is really good. I mean, yeah, I agree about accent not really important. I mean, as long as you can speak English, like, and when you talk, it's clearly, and the people just understand you. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that's what I'm point. That's one point. That's why I go with Dino's opinion. What do you think, Dino?
Yeah, I will agree with you. I would say like, yes, ma'am. That's a point. So
Yeah.
accent would be like something that we will learn through. So it's okay. You take your time, just relax. So by time you will got your accent, or maybe if you want to practice or if you want to get some accent, just go with it. And yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine, it's really fine, yeah, to
Absolutely,
say
sir.
that.
Yeah, so we should say that to like our listener guys. So if you want to practice like a certain accent, go with that. If you want to have a British accent, you can practice with that. But at this point, don't really overdo that. I mean, like your accent, just like how can I say that? I'm afraid to say this one, like because there's also some how can I say like this? I don't know how to explain this one, but like just don't overdo it. If you like not doing that over you're limited like that, so just like practice it, and if you didn't get that with the expectation result that you wanted, just
Uh-huh.
practice it. I mean, just practice your English. I mean, even though you didn't get the accent, because it's not like one night process, it will take a long process. So just enjoy the process and learning it every single day. It will be automatically, you will get your own accent. I think it will much better if you got your own accent. And
Yeah. And the English is gonna be changed and
Mm,
getting better. And
yeah.
Ira, like sometimes I feel happy when I talking with people from our country and also Indonesia, because I have one experience like any moment when I talking with Indonesian people, okay? And I think I remember she is a girl, and I'm just like say hi with her, and she just consider I'm not from Indonesia because I'm telling the truth. I'm from Indonesia, and she just said, "No, you're not. Your accent like sounds not kind of Indonesian person." I'm just, like I feel like really happy because that's I mean I'm just achieved my goals to learning my English, my
Wow.
accent getting better. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
but the truth is, I'm telling you the truth, 100%. I'm from Indonesia, and she just like surprising, shocking, something like that. I mean, yeah, I feel great, and I'll take that big compliment. Oh my god, that's really good, actually.
I think Dino also have got that kind of compliment, because like you guys actually have really good accent.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
thank you very much.
thank you
Like,
for saying that, sir. I mean, ma'am.
Yo,
hey,
why do you
like,
call him
yeah, wait,
man?
wait.
I'm
No,
sorry, my
like,
bad, my
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
It's okay, I know, just
yes,
joke.
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes it's surprising you because out of nowhere, someone's told you, "Hey, you have a good accent," and wow, just like wow. Then yeah, you reach your goals. Then I don't know, maybe talking about like overdue, like that Ira said, it won't be good, if you working on it for too much. I think it won't comes natural, I guess.
Yes,
You
that's
know,
the point. Yeah.
yeah, that's the
Mhm.
point. So yeah, I would, yeah, just like go with the flow, take your time, and don't be rushing. It's not a race to learn something
Yeah,
new, and like enjoy, go out and talk to people.
Really
Like
good.
you got your
Really.
confidence, and
yeah.
you were fine. Yeah, you were fine, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, sir.
Ye-
Like
Yeah.
to be honest, like I'm just wanna say, you guys like totally made my day. This podcast totally made my day. Like before, I'm just stressed out about a job, but I'm just doing podcast with you, and I feel, oh my god, I feel free, really good. I can breathe free right now.
Yo, oh wow, Ray. Thank you so much for saying that,
Yep,
Okay.
yep, yep.
I didn't know like it's like kind of made your day, guys, but I'm actually feeling a little bit, how can I say, like confused and also like stressed out like this day, because I got a lot of tasks for my lecture and like just like college stuff. And yeah, but I think like it's very good like having someone to talk to it like and discuss about this kind of thing. So yeah, like that.
Definitely.
Sure, like yeah, I mean it's like if you got a lot of things, you got a lot of burden, just go out and talk to people, even though it's just a random topic or random things, but in a good way. I mean, know what I'm saying? It's like in a good way. You can have your time for relax and calm. Like it really release your stressful. So yeah, we still young though. Don't think too much.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly. Still young. That is a good point.
But
Yeah,
I think I'm not.
Oh, you're still no. Just consider all of us young.
Yeah.
We're all young.
Hey! I'm just wanna say it doesn't matter about the age, bro.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
okay.
Doesn't matter.
Damn.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal, bro.
Yeah,
that
not
was
a big
fire,
deal.
you know.
Okay. I think we should move to like another question. I have like a last question. Probably
Okay.
it will
Last
be
question.
closed for our podcast today. Maybe like I would go to the tips on or trick like last thing that you would say to the listener today who feel a little bit stuck with their English and they feel like have no progress in their English, and what would you want to say to them or anything you can say?
Okay. That's really happened to me because kinda I feel stuck about my English, and because when I want to learning my English, I'm just follow my mood. When my mood to want to learning my English, and I'm just getting online is a website to talking to with people of our country. But I'm gonna tell you, when you just talk and you're not getting better about your English, I mean, just be patient. That's the key. Just be patient and still keep learning your English. And I believe in the future your English is gonna getting better. That's for me.
Like wow, that's really
That was,
powerful, Ray. Okay,
Yeah,
go,
that,
Dino.
Yeah, that was super, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, the one thing that I want to say, it's just like people didn't want to know your process, and people hate the process. So people just want to see your result, whether it's good, whether it's not. Whether it's good, they will glad for you, they will congrats you for a long time. But if you fell down, man, I would say like you gotta be a trash, like you gotta, people don't wanna talk to you, they think you're silly or something like that. And well, keep it going, even though you just have like a lot of sacrificing. And then as myself, I'm talking to myself, just like be a positive, and then stay calm, and just learning by doing. You know what I'm saying? Just learn by doing. Don't get it too serious, and you will growing up, and you will be bigger than
yeah.
others.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah.
Your motivation is really better than me, bro. Really good.
Nah, it's not that. Yeah, we couldn't compare ourselves to each other.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
you have your best point, I have my best point too, and either they
Absolutely,
have
sir. Oh
best
my
point.
God.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yo, that's really good, sir.
yeah,
Really good.
sure, yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Damn, that was
Okay, I
powerful,
think that's very, very, like very powerful to close our podcast for today's discussion. And maybe it might be like, I don't know, like a lot of things, just like we're talking a lot of different topic today. It's not like one topic, only navigating the Sok Inggris things. But we're talking about like your journey and how you starting your journey in learning English and also improve your English much better in every single day. I think it's very, very useful for the listener today. It might be. And thank you so much, guys, for coming, Dino and Ray. And thank you so much for your time, by the way, guys. I mean, this is the second time I invited like few of my friends, and they are willing, especially like both of you. You all very interested when the first time I just like ask you, invite you, I was like, okay, go, I'm done with that. I was like,
Yes,
wow,
it
this
is.
guy
Yes,
really.
it is.
I was like, wow,
I'm
this guy
totally-
is really excited though. I feel
I'm
really
totally
happy.
down. I wish, who knows, next day we can doing podcast like in real life. That's
Oh,
that's my
Oh,
dreams.
damn.
That's my
That was
dreams.
good.
Oh my God, bro. That's really insane. I mean, like, that is impossible, but who knows, right?
Yeah, anything could be happen in the future, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure then. Yeah, it's a cool thing, like
Yeah.
just like just having fun, never wonder about that, and suddenly happen. But well, yeah,
Mhm.
life is
Yeah.
crazy, life is good.
Yeah.
Sure, man.
Okay. Okay, thank you again for both of you guys for coming. Okay, last but not least, maybe I'd like to say thank you for the listener today, the iRandom listener. Thank you so much for listening until the end, guys. And hopefully you all have an amazing day for today. And yeah, hopefully with this podcast you get something and you can polish up your English to the next level. And see you guys in the next episode. Bye.